Well, welcome. I'm going to be going on a 2-day camp, and sometime after 3 a.m., we're supposed to be getting snow, and then snow tomorrow. So, yeah, hopefully all goes well with the camera. This is my first time doing this with a camera, and I hope to see you out there. And I'm going to stop recording for safety reasons. God bless. See you out there. Oh, well, hey there, you did come. I'm glad you could make it. Well, we're going to be hiking and camping and recording some cool stuff, and hopefully it comes out good. You know, I've been thinking. My channel's Walk by Faith. And some people would probably be like, you're crazy going out here by yourself, possible snow, alone. But that's kind of walking by faith, I think. Well, hello there. You've made it this far, I see. Well, I'm about 2 miles in, and it's definitely break time. All right, I finally got my pack off. I feel like I can talk. Yeah, it's definitely really pretty out here. Like I said, I really recommend people do stuff like this. Just go out of their comfort zone, do things they're not comfortable with, and then enjoy nature, you know? I feel really awkward doing this, talking to a camera, but talking to you guys at the same time. The 4 people that are gonna watch this, but hey. Yay. We're getting pretty close. We're just about there. I'll show you in a minute. Crossing a bridge now, but look at this. Look. Yeah. Almost there. And then I'm thinking, I want some coffee. Definitely, coffee sounds good. But here, I'll give you another look at what I'm seeing. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna set up camp. Well, one thing that's crazy is as the sun's coming up, it's starting to melt stuff. But while it's melting stuff, it sounds like things are like walking on the snow. So you can hear the river like buckling up a little bit because of the warmth and all that, but then you can hear the birds chirping, the squirrels and stuff. But yeah, it just sounds like something's close. You hear like this, kind of like a little boom. But yeah, here soon we're gonna set up camp, and then I'm gonna try to break the ice in that river right there. And then I'll show you guys how I filter water. And if it's not safe, I'll definitely just grab the snow that's around and boil it down, and there's plenty of it. All right, well, here's the tent. Let's get it out. And hopefully when I edit, I can speed this thing up so it's quicker for you guys. It'll take me forever probably, but quicker for you guys. See you soon. That could possibly be the fastest I've ever set this tent up. I think it's because I want to save batteries, but there it is. Hopefully I was able to speed it up in the post-production. And yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. Alright, so next, I'm going to show you my little sleep system for the most part. Here's my one sleeping bag. This one's going to take me forever to get off because, yeah, it's rigged up like crazy. Show you guys everything I got in here. Some stuff to keep my face warm. Food. More food. 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 Snack. Water filter, I'll show you guys that soon. Here's some stuff to make sure my butt don't stink and my armpits don't stink. It's a plus. Here's a whole bunch of stuff. I got some cotton balls with Vaseline. Very helpful for fire. Here's my stove and everything. Here's my sleeping pad. Extra socks. Snow pants. It's a must. Slim Jims or Jack Links. Need some protein because my mom said so, so I got some. Extra pants. All this I'm putting on tonight. It's going to get, well, not too cold tonight, but it's going to get probably around 20 something degrees tonight. Tomorrow night it's supposed to get to like 15 to 20 degrees with wind and blustery. Alright, and that's pretty much it right now. I'll bring you back when I'm starting to put all this together. Alright, so this part kind of stinks. Filling these things up. I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek, but other than that, I'll probably fast forward. Let's hope I can huff and puff and blow the house down. Alright, here we go. Always makes me feel like I'm going to pass out. Alright, and this is my big sleeping bag. My military bag. Supposedly this bag is from the 1940s to the 1950-ish. It's refurbished. It's a 0 degree bag. M1949 sleeping bag mountain. This thing has helped out a lot, keeps me really warm. So I stick this bag inside of this bag, and voila. Right now we're gonna go get wood for the fire tonight. We're gonna go cut some wood. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna get this tree right behind me. Obviously not the whole thing, but it's a dead tree. And I'm gonna cut a couple limbs off of that, and yeah, so hopefully it goes well. Good thing I'm left-handed also. I think it's coffee time. I'm gonna try to do that cool little slow-mo pouring the water into the cup thing. And you'll know what I mean soon if it works. And I think that's how the pros do it. Maybe. I don't know, but it's probably gonna be good. I've been waiting for coffee all day. All day. It's probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon and been up since 3. But man, been waiting. It is good. Alright, now I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna use this filter. And I gotta break through the ice most likely on this river. I definitely don't recommend ever doing this unless you've done it before. And if I don't think it's gonna be safe, I'll just use the snow. This is definitely something my mom won't approve of, and my wife. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I think I found a place. So let me take you to it. Hopefully you get a good view. Alright, so far it's working. It takes a while, but it works. Alright, so I've been busy getting some stuff for the fire tonight, but while I was getting firewood, I did end up finding a really cool spot. So give me just a second and I'll bring you right back. Alright. Well, I'm kind of on the river, the creek, and it's slippery, but it's so pretty. I just wanted to bring you guys to that. I've been collecting firewood, but it's just It's so nice out here. I gotta be careful.
We can never make a better plan for our lives than the one God Himself has made. And when He teaches us to worship, it's for our good. Let me show you another verse that Jesus spoke. We read of Satan coming to Jesus in Matthew 4:9 and telling Him in the temptation in the wilderness. He showed Him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory, all the things the world had to offer. Today the devil offers many things to believers. Think of that. He showed them to Jesus, whatever was available in His time. Today He shows us all the entertainment world and money and everything else, the glory of the world. In those days, whatever was available, the devil showed all that to Jesus and said, I'll give you all of this if you will fall down and worship me. Matthew 4, verse 9. All you got to do is worship me. And there we see what the devil longed for from the time he was created.
Well, good morning. I had some technical difficulties with the camera last night. I wasn't charging the batteries like I thought I was. So hopefully I got more of a charge now. I'm gonna make some hot cocoa. It's just so pretty where I'm at right now. So quiet. All right, ready to head to the second location. Kind of tired. All right, let's get ready. And here we go. Well, it's break time. And if you can't tell, I'm pooped. I didn't take as many breaks that I did yesterday, and I'm trying to get closer to the car. So hopefully here soon I can find a good camp spot. But it is absolutely beautiful out here. It's so pretty. I'm exhausted, but it's good. Here, I'll show you some video of what I'm seeing. Alright, now I'm gonna boil some snow. The river's not close. And I don't feel like walking to it. I did about 3 miles today, but we have plenty of snow. I'm gonna boil that down. And yeah, it does take a while though. Alright, gonna add some more snow. Alright, now making some good old ramen noodles. It's cold. It's really cold. It's really cold. So I had those hanging because when I was hiking, I was sweating more than I should have. And anybody that knows anything, you really don't want to be sweating when it's cold out. So I took those off to hang them up to dry. And now that they're dry, it's cold. But I need my layers on, so there is that. It's still so weird talking to a camera. Ooh, that goes down there. That is a deep hole. Let's see. Yeah, let's avoid that if at all possible. Don't walk over here at night. Good thing the tent is somewhere over there. Just right there. It's so quiet out here. Alright, so I got a rock to hold this thing down. I had a smaller one here, but it's a little too light. Why? Because the ground's frozen and I can't get the stakes in. And if I do put the stakes in, I most likely won't get them back. So I'm not doing that again. There. Ain't going nowhere. Kinda cool. Alright. I'm gonna try to start a fire here. I already got everything, obviously, to spare you guys the long process of doing this, but what I like to use is cotton balls with Vaseline. I'll get about 2 or 3 of these. And you want to make sure they're frayed. Obviously, I'm not cool enough like some of the other outdoors guys, but I could be if I wanted to, but I don't want to right now. But, I'll tell you what, I will try using a ferro rod. And if it doesn't work, well, I'll use my lighter. That works always. Okay, let's see if I can make a fool of myself. See how many strikes it takes. Oh, it actually struck really quick. That's cool. Alright, so then I like to grab this. Found some good old moss. You want to start your fire little to big. Just start feeding it this little stuff. And then you can get your other little stuff. I can't believe the ferro rod worked. Ha! Give the fire some oxygen. Some people have those weird straws, or they'll use their cowboy hat. And I guess that's how you make a fire. Yeah. I'm really happy that that ferro rod worked. Well, it was easier because I had the cotton balls, but still, I was pretty shocked. So yeah, let this thing do its thing for a minute, and we can start adding some bigger stuff. And then maybe I'll get some cool like slow motion type things. I don't know. Still weird talking to the camera. And I'm actually all alone. But hey, Jesus still loves you. Alright, I'll bring you back when this thing starts gaining momentum.
The mystery of iniquity is working. Only he who now letteth will let till it be taken out of the way. God gives you some clues. He begins to show you some of the things that are happening and that are going to happen. And when they do happen, I do believe that they will accelerate in what happens. The Holy Spirit is holding back the gates of hell that are about to open on this earth. You are seeing the prelude, the preparation for this to happen. Folks, it's happening in your lifetime, and you're going to see more happen than you could ever imagine. He talks about the mystery of iniquity. It takes many forms, and these forms are forms of confusion. Satan is a master at confusion. He never puts all of his eggs in one basket.
Well, good morning. Last morning here. Packing up, getting ready to go home. I definitely learned a lot about camera stuff while I was out here. It's hard to know what to film. Like, do you really want to see me doing nothing? Yeah, a lot to learn. Mostly I want to see how good I can edit too, so there's that, but I'll see you soon when we're about to leave. It's been fun. But always after 2 days, I'm always like pooped. But I am ready to get home. It's pretty crazy, the things you will hear at night. And since there's snow on the ground, you can hear things a little better. And probably 100 yards that way, it was pitch dark out. But man, I heard this walking. It didn't scare me too much, but it was probably a deer. But man, it was just in the same spot wherever it was. It sounded like it was walking back and forth, back and forth. But everything you can hear just so much better out here. There's no cars, other city noises, just dead silence. It's pretty crazy. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. I may or may not say something else, but definitely learned a lot. I need to get better at storytelling a little bit, but yeah. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit better with all that. It's definitely a lot to think about when you bring a camera with you. But I don't want to make stuff up either, you know? Like, I want to be real. And sometimes it could be really boring. But it is really pretty. Remember to walk by faith, not by sight.